Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the Ox people. I do apologise for the late video yet again. It has been a very hectic weekend. I have only just caught up. So here we are. We are going to go straight in with this now for the Ox people. And we're going to see what kind of week is headed for you. Let's just give these a quick shuffle and we'll see where we are at. Let's leave it there. We'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take that one from the middle, we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? We got three whites. That's a good start, but white doesn't always mean all right. Just remember that white just means things could be worse. Things are going good right now, things are okay, things are in a positive place. And straight away we've got that white rooster, and that white rooster is in the same triangle as the ox. Well, not just the white rooster, the black rooster, any rooster. The rooster and the ox are in the same triangle, the thinker triangle, and they're highly compatible. And this is a good card. This is a card of respect. It's time for you to reap the benefits of the seeds that you have sown. This is about your hard work paying off because you've been organized. You've been organized and you have been thinking through all the necessary things that you need to work on, all the things that you need to be thinking about. Work at the moment has just come quite easily for you. It's becoming easy. And again, that rooster card is very compatible with you, and no wonder things are going quite easy right now. Things are going in your favor, let's just put it that way. You might not feel as fortunate as you probably could, but you are in a fortunate place. You are, with respect and admiration. Of course, there is hard work to be done. You're fully aware of this, but you're going to pull your own weight. You're gonna keep on pushing through. I mean, you're doing good. You've started off really well. I mean, you need to be careful with that sort of judginess and overthinking and potentially inventing problems or inventing things that may not be there. That's not necessarily an ox trait. It just comes from overthinking. When you start to overthink and kind of not imagine things to be real, but some people can just let their thoughts get carried away, and you need to kind of need to be aware of how the whole thought process is working for you right now. If you are sitting there and you're thinking, well, that's probably what's happening, you don't know if that's happening. You can't invent this stuff. You got to think this stuff through and think it clearly. We got that tiger card coming in there now for the ox people, and again with the tiger and the ox, they aren't incompatible. They're not overly compatible, but they aren't incompatible. And I think right now you're going through some good times. You got some good plans ahead. And this is an emotional card. It's an emotional intelligence. It's sympathy. It's feeling. It's you being empathic to or considerate to the things around you or those around you. You are going through a very good time, and right now there isn't a lot of temper. There isn't a lot of frustration. There's no animosity. I think right now you are being drawn out into a more social setting. You've been quite quiet, a little bit stuck in your ways, a little bit antisocial, and maybe it's time for you to come back around. Maybe make a point of trying to be a bit more social. You don't want to, all work and no play makes an ox a dull ox. So try and be a little bit more rebellious in that fact. With that, be a little bit more sort of defiant against this. Oh, I have to adhere to the schedule. I have to adhere to my schedule and my rules and my routine. No, come on. Be a bit rebellious with it. Have a bit of fun. Remember to have some fun. I think that's what you need, because you're just going to get irritated otherwise. You need to have something back, something positive, something to look forward to. You need something that's going to be sparking passion, some adventures or some sort of fun, just fun. you need to find some fun, and don't neglect that. You've got that white horse coming in there, and that white horse, or any horse, again, not a great... It's the same kind of thing with the tiger, to be fair. The tiger and the horse are in the same triangle. They're not overly compatible with the ox, but they're not bad. I do see this as something that is temporary, though. Like, you're putting all your eggs in one basket, or you're, you know, being very sort of productive and whatnot, and that's all well and good and stuff. It's just, you need some adventure. This temporary place that you're in right now, where it's all work, is just going to get you down. Especially if you're not finding balance, where you're actually having some fun, some relaxation, some, you know, something positive coming back around. If it's all work, it's eventually going to take its toll. You don't mind. You're a hard worker. You'll get on with it, and I get that. But why? Why? Try and have some fun. Try and relax a little bit. That horse wants you to get out there. It wants you to be finding things to do. Not just achieving your goals, not just finishing the to-do list, not just working hard, but just pushing on through. And communication as well. Communicate with people. Talk to the ones around you. They might have some ideas. You can always stick to the proven path. You can always go the way that you want to go. You can always move in the direction that you wish to move. But it might be nice just to take a little detour time and time again, you know? Mix it up a little bit. And don't overthink. Don't overthink. Don't let things, you know, get too much in your head, because it will just mess with your emotions. It'll just mess you up a little bit and start making you believe things that may not necessarily be true, or may not necessarily be important. This is a very productive time for you, but it needs to be done in a way that isn't work related. It needs to be done more with freedom. That horse is a freedom kind of card. It's a freedom seeker. It wants to be out there having fun. It wants to be out there having an adventure. And I know you're not a horse, you are an ox. But sometimes it might be nice to take a leaf out of that horse's book, and instead of staying in that same field that you're always in, maybe you could go explore some other fields. Maybe this has got something to do with relationships as well. Maybe you're waiting or wanting a relationship, and that's what you're trying to... I mean, the tiger and the horse are very kind of romantic, emotional, sort of lovey-dovey cards. And I think maybe you might be wanting some sort of relationship, or some sort of love interest. Like, you're very independent. Oxes are very independent, and they are very hardworking, and they do like to just plod along at their own speed, keeping on, and getting it done. And, you know, sticking again to that proven path, staying in the same field. I think it's time now, and I think these cards are telling you that you need to get out a bit more and have some fun. You're keeping yourself all cooped up, and that's just going to frustrate you even more eventually. You might not see it now, but it will eventually. Maybe it's time just to, you know, think about having a bit more fun. But we'll find out next week when we come back and do another reading for the ox people. If you have enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back tomorrow with a reading for the tiger and the rabbit people. I will see you then. If not, then I'll see you next week when we come back and do another reading for you ox people. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.